case 1, U positive, A positive, okay. Then corresponding graph, that means taking more something like that, I can take it U for example 2 meter per second, A can be taken something 1 meter per second square, okay. You want to know V, you can apply that equation to express, to get the value of V if time is given. But if you want to represent such motion in graph, how will you do that? This is the time axis, this is the instant velocity axis. Initial velocity is positive, so this is 0 0 position. So graph can be drawn marking this is something 2 unit because this is velocity, so unit of this meter per second, this is in second. Okay, so slope, which one will be slope deciding term? Acceleration will be slope deciding term in Vt graph. So acceleration positive means slope must be positive, because with the trigonometry you must be knowing that tan theta can only be positive when theta is acute angle. So yes, you can see acceleration is equal to slope of the graph, slope of the Vt graph, okay, which is something tan of theta, definitely positive since theta is acute angle, right. So this is the graph of this situation. Getting it? Suppose second situation saying that a particle is initially, for example, having the initial velocity in this direction, for example 2 meter per second, but it is trying to move this direction with the initial velocity, but at the starting instant t equal to 0 onwards, some force is applied in this direction. Then what will happen? Because of force, for example, force is given something 8 Newton. Okay, mass of the particle is, for example, 2 kg. These are the information given. So a particle is starting with the initial velocity 2 meter per second, but force is applied in a direction opposite to the initial velocity. Then what will happen? Will the particle be able to move continuously leftward? Answer is no, because force is acting this time in a direction opposite to the motion. Being force is acting in a direction opposite to the starting motion, this implies that this force will first act as a retardation for certain time till the velocity of the body becomes 0. Till the velocity of the body becomes 0, that till that instant force will be acting as a retarding force. But the moment when velocity will become 0, this force which was primarily opposing the backward motion will now further pull it forward. That means what will happen? If I consider this is the starting position of the particle, let it be O. So for certain time particle will move this way. It had initial velocity here as the value given 2. Maybe after reaching somewhere at A, its instantaneous velocity V1 will become 0. During the motion, force was thoroughly acting this way, even at this instant also. Then what happens? Velocity becomes momentarily 0 and force available in the rightward direction. So now due to this force, the body will now start moving in the forward direction. Are you getting it? So the force which was retarding from O to A, so that force is now accelerating from A, O, it is crossing the point O again and reaching somewhere B at t second. This is any general t second. Are you getting me? Could you follow the motion what I am trying to explain? Initially a body is trying to go leftward with the initial velocity, right, but force is acting in the rightward direction. So, what will be the job done by the force? The force will start retarding the backward motion. In few seconds its motion as it will be retarding, so velocity going backward will be decreasing. A moment will come when velocity will become momentarily 0, right, but the force still available on the mass, so that time that force will now start dragging it rightward. So, while coming rightward it will again retrace the path of AO. Initially it went O to A, decreasing the velocity, going against force, and then that same force is now accelerating it, crossing the starting position, taking it further this way, isn't it? So, that means during certain time velocity was negative, provided if I consider this direction positive, then obviously this direction has to be taken negative, yes or no. So, that means during certain time its velocity will be negative, and after that its velocity will be continuously taken positive. So, how to represent this motion in Vt graph? Check it now. This is the time axis, this is the velocity axis given meter per second. As I have said that initial velocity was 2, it will be primarily it will be taken negative. Why? If I am taking rightward as positive direction of reference, then opposite will be negative. So, that is why force is throughout the motion taken positive. Even when the body is going backward, force was rightward directed, which continuously remain directing rightward, yes or no? Force is continuously having direction rightward even when the body was moving leftward. So, that means direction of force is always positive. Direction of force is always positive. This implies that force is positive, means this implies that acceleration will also be positive, because since force produces the acceleration. Who produces acceleration on a mass? The force. Force acting on a body produces acceleration, isn't it? Don't we write down F equals to ma? Don't we know F equals to ma? Yes, we know. Force, unbalanced force produces acceleration. So, if force is positive, the result of the force acceleration, that too will be positive. So, what I will do? I will start drawing the graph somewhere taking this is the 2 unit, but this is negative. From there onwards I will draw it in such a way so that it will represent the graph this way. You can see the angle made by the line with positive direction of x axis is again acute angle. So, acute angle of theta means tan theta is positive, that is acceleration which is decided by the numerical value of tan theta is positive. We are getting theoretical argument says that acceleration positive. In graph also we are representing acceleration positive, justifying it by showing the slope positive as per the graph, isn't it? If you want to solve this situation mathematically, how will you write down the equation? Won't you write V is equal to minus 2 plus A into T? Won't you write down like this to get the velocity information if it is said at a particular time? Won't you use velocity as minus, initial velocity will be minus acceleration value had it been given, you will be using it plus, and time if it is asked that find the velocity after 4 seconds, so you will be using time. So, check it again. y-intercept is negative. So yes, y-intercept is negative, right? Slope is coming positive. So are we using y is equal to mx plus c graph? Mx plus c equation of the straight line is representing the motion of a straight line in Vt graph. So both the graph are representing acceleration motion. This one was when the initial velocity was positive, that is it was in the direction of acceleration. Here initial velocity was negative, it was opposite to the acceleration. So that's why graph is little bit like this. Are you getting it? Do you understand the meaning of each and every statement? I am just showing one more thing for deceleration. Suppose we have to represent a case where initial velocity is, for example, 20 meter per second, okay, and that velocity, for example, that velocity we need to show it, finally it comes to 0 after t second, okay, it's not mentioning after what time, after t second, due to constant retardation, So that means here you can see clear indication is saying that velocity is continuously decreasing. So velocity is continuously decreasing, starting from positive 20 we will draw it up to 0. Velocity value means y-axis value of the graph at the last point will meet just time axis, so that 0. Okay, how to represent that graph? Being this is the time axis, this is the velocity in meter per second, taking it this line something 20 representing the initial velocity. From there onwards, if I draw it like this, it will justify the explanation of this motion. Why? Because it is saying due to constant retardation. Retardation means what? It is negative acceleration. So when acceleration is need to be represented positive, the slope must be positive, such, and that can be possible when theta is acute. When acceleration is negative, means m, that is slope, negative, that means tan theta must be negative in the graph. So yes, theta is obtuse angle now. Theta is obtuse angle now, isn't it? Yes or no, tell me. We know that tan of obtuse angle is a negative value. You can check out any numerical value of tan of angle which is more than 90, tan 120 negative, tan 135 negative, tan 150 negative, right? So tan for obtuse angle numerically negative. So slope represents the acceleration, since acceleration is negative here. So that's why position of the graph is drawn in such a way so that it shows that the graph makes an angle theta with the positive direction of time axis, that is making obtuse. So this is the graph of velocity time under constant retardation. These two were the graph of velocity time equation, velocity time motion under constant acceleration. Are you getting it? Could you follow this one or not? So this is the way entire motion, each and every motion, each and every physical quantity, not only in motion, in various other chapters I will show you. There also we can discuss one physical quantity with respect to other physical quantity. Their characters can be asked based on graph.